So collectively, they'll take middle, and Flusha will be the one player to fall in from Palace Bomb. Going through connector, spotted Flamey as he fires that direction. Watch again for Flusha. He wants the information from the entry. He wants to try and attack when it's right so to do. He'll watch over towards CT from the top side of the balcony. They get off the bomb. They don't commit to it. JW gets one back finally toward middle. That's simple on rotation, but it's still a 2 versus 2. The fact that JW is still there means that they could have gone toward B. The problem is that the bomb, having given up on its chance to plant, is now stuck by the benches. Great shot from range. It's now Electronic to pull this back.
Absolutely. Well, Electronic's in a good position to get the first frag, but whiffs the first few bullets. I think he might be out of luck here as Flusha looks to punish him.
Has an angle. Tags. Tags will do. Tags and then a kill. Follows it up. Finds Crims.
Get out of
and
there.
Look how weak they are. They've got to get out of there, but so too the rotation has to be swift and timely to get back toward the A side if they want anything to be brought from that. Zeus gets the AK.
Bomb.
They overlooked it, and it is the bomb. The bomb down in connector. They can steal this. Gun tossed over because Zeus got tagged. It now goes to the hands of Electronic. He's got 67 HP, so it's better than the 34 that Zeus had. JW, he wants the bomb back, but he's got to fight against the weapons, against the position, and the stack from Electronic. Draken. CIS come at me. Yeah, you've got 4 of them still left to find. They're all going to be coming at you, and with good effect as Edward takes it. They pull it off and over toward B. There's no one really watching this jungle position, so Zeus has to be very careful. He was already looking toward mid, and exactly that. Had no idea that they'd already gotten inside of window.
I would say this one might even be worth considering a save, especially now as Flamey's gone down. Edward will challenge the best he can at this point, though. What's the plan? 3 versus 2.
Oh. Thought he might fire.
And indeed, it is going to be much faster. He's struggling here. They're going to make their way towards connector, and down he goes. He makes that jump towards short. Might have been a different story. Electronic trying to pick up the pieces, but he'll find just the one. It's Edward and Flamey going to town. Great spray control from Flamey here. Keeps the dream alive. The change of pace from Fanatic.
With time in favor, we'll try and rotate around and catch them off, but they should be ready for this. Yeah, they are positioned inside of the window. Easy kill. Zeus staring at the backside of him. Hit him with him toward the bench, so they'll be there together when they drop in, and they certainly will. Draken's already down. He's on the ground, and he's already found Edward, so Zeus's health gone already. He's got to do it himself. Does find one, but couldn't re-step to find a flush. And even if he had, he would have had more company from the balcony. So Electronic held off by the doorway, tries to go in to deny the plant, does get inside of the site at the very least, but they now know that. Has to be very clever at his position, and the gun barrel will protrude. Crims was preoccupied, but it doesn't matter. That's a Fanatic round all day. Draken tries to fire into the smoke, anticipating that there would be someone there. Exist gets aggressive. Try to go for the trades as well. JW slipping back in. They want to just punish Navi. They're trying to run them rampant and get very aggressive on these situations. This time it doesn't work out. Flamey gets one. Electronic also there. They're able to get both kills. I won't say entirely for free frame. He's kind of weak, but with no response and Simple getting Crims, this round looks Navi's all day. And bring it to 7-4, so Fnatic having a great T-side so far. Zeus, though, getting Flusha down. This one could be clean and start to build the bank back up for the CT side.
But if you don't hit the shot, then that's all in vain, really. Zeus will get the...
Now he will. Oh, couldn't quite hit the shot, though. Couldn't react fast enough. Zeus does. He had the information. Flusha went down trying to drop into the site, and Edward...
The concept of it really thwarted, because at that point it's like, well, what if Simple is there? We don't know. We can't just rush it. He might be waiting for us. So it's good to just move him around and make sure you back up the weaker areas. You can do that on train as well.
Shot.
That is a nice shot. But pretty spot on. We're looking for the team ace again. Electronic, can you do it?
Nope. This time Edward does.
Flash comes in. He's looking for one kill to fade away. Gets the kill. And unfortunately, he will be traded out. Zeus couldn't back him up, but maybe Simple can recover.
Shot from Crims gets Simple down in return. Fortunately, there's going to be no one in that direction. Still thrown from afar. Flamey, first shot hit. Electronic now knows they are going to try and wrap around on his position. Smoke's down, so he can't get a second op shot. But Electronic, a chance to find 2, couldn't do it. Crims getting the shot in return, brings the bomb back up. If he got away with both, the round might be done, but time is, it certainly is. 5 seconds. JW won't have time to find Zeus, and despite losing the standard one we all know. Electronic knows it, and he's going to get aggressive on it. 2 kills for him. Tries to lose himself in the smoke and grab another gun instead of the reload. Flamey, though, gets the shot, so Edward does too, as it is Exist in a 1-on-3. Low enough HP on Flamey that the UMP will strike. Careful, Zeus. If he went down and got tagged to 40, it would have been simple, and a one-on-one day one were more convincing than those of which the Fanatic won when you look at the kill totals despite the score. Electronic good find, takes down JW, Draken next in line, so he does well. Getting into that window, he's taking it by storm as he gets Flusha, that's 3, and nearly catches out Crims inside a checker. Crims looking that direction, is able to get 1, thankfully exists, holds his own, but now he is completely alone.
Knife.
And he's gonna get knifed, yes he is, simple.
Only getting tickled by the first. It's a very common position, but the flash is no good, and Edward will be punished. So his teammate couldn't quite throw it deep enough, and it's going to be Fanatic finding 3 kills here, 5 versus 2, Electronic and Zeus to pick up the pieces. It's a tight angle though, could miss a shot, they jump out quickly.
Are you memeing? Oh, fair enough. No window to miss this time. Good shot back from Zeus, can't double it up, so Fanatic do win the...
Promising, he's flashing towards short, smoking the connector as his teammates make their way through. It's actually a pretty open sight, and even more so now as Electronic completely eviscerates Flusha there. Nice crisp headshot towards CT spawn. You're going to be saving at this point. You're looking down the barrel of the reset map.
That's pretty cool that Electronic was strictly tasked to go with that flash and smokes. That was a set play to check the underpass, and then rotates back over to A. Stays super dynamic and manages the kill on the A site.
Say will push JW towards the window, and that's where he'll meet his demise. Electronic looking very sharp today, I have to say. Great stuff from him.
Very quick, 22 kills. He leads the way. On the whole server, Flusha, by the way, only has 6. When you compare that, Electronic with 2 more. Did I say 22? I meant 24. 3 of the round swings as Zeus goes down. It's Electronic, surprise, surprise, that's going to be toward CT spawn, looking for the ace. Flusha. He's going to get found by Flameyfire before Electronic was even in the...
Proto coming out of the palace quickly. Draken just wasn't ready for it. Fnatic weren't in general, to be honest. They have to save again, Matt. They surely can't even justify this. Sure, it's going to be match point, I get it. But at the same time, it's just isn't possible to win.
Absolutely. Do you recall when Nico and Flusha both went through spells where they would only use the UMP?
Yes.
They actually would buy that even when they could afford other weapons.
It was nerf, remember that.
Of course, yeah, no, of course.
So,
but just to your point, like they were super comfortable.
Yeah, it was a bit of a problem when before the nerf, like it was actually getting purchased more than rifles at some point in some games. It was actually pretty unreal. Ideas a little bit more, especially if you're the favored team going into it. But JW, great stuff. That's what they needed. But the Molotov is not. And Flusha might be compromised here. Spraying wildly. Who's going to get the shot? He will be him, but will he get another one? He will. Great stuff.
But that's where it ends. Flamey comes out and just absolutely destroys him. Tagged in the process. And the nade thrown from JW went on to Simple. He was in a 1 versus 3. He's already brought it down to 2. And at the cost of nothing at all, aside from a bit of ammo, because he had 100 HP. But Flusha tries to sneak out. Unfortunately, Flamey is going to greet him and put him down. So that now means they're a man down. Minute and 19 to play with. Navi slowing things and taking over mid. Zeus watching the backside of the smoke. JW is hoping that that smoke will actually work in his favor, that they'll push through it. JW found that was dissipating enough. Graphic settings could have been different, but it also could have been radar because he was staring at that for long enough.
Yeah, so for... Just to translate that, it means if you stare at the smoke with your crosshair, if someone is in there, sometimes the radar will show them up. They're going to be split here. There's only 1 player remaining. That's Exist. He's going to have to pull out all the stops here. Simple's coming for him. He can smell blood in the water, and he's not going to check the corner. There it is. Of course he will. It's Simple. The awareness is normally pretty spot on. He's got the bomb on his back, though. Can't challenge everything, but of course, well, he can. It's Simple server. You just play here. And there it is. That's the end of it.
Got played in the end. He didn't get the bomb down. Doesn't matter. You're right. It is the end. 16-9. Navi, they're into the playoffs. They're in to the top 8. Fnatic has to play a best of 3 tomorrow. Wow.